Alright, you guys, Claw here. Best Dota 2 player the world has ever fucking seen. And, after much contemplation, okay, I finally decided to make this video. Alright, so, first of all, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, okay? I'm a bit scared to be making this video, okay? This is a scary thing for me. To be completely honest, Valve might assassinate me before this video gets uploaded, okay? This is how deep this topic is, okay? This is how serious this is. I'm gonna be dropping some serious fucking truth right here, okay? This is some serious shit, you guys. This is some serious fucking feces, and you need to fucking listen to this shit, because hopefully I don't get assassinated before this message reaches you, okay? Because Valve, honest to God, might capture me, okay? Because I'm going to be exposing them right here, and what I'm exposing is the Dota 2 matchmaking, okay? So, first of all, to be able to fully understand everything, okay? So, to really have a good grasp of the situation, you need to watch this entire video. There's a lot of points to be made, and there's a lot of fucking shit that you need to understand, okay? Because they all go hand in hand with each other. So don't just skip to random parts of this video, okay? Just start from the fucking beginning. Watch this entire fucking video, okay? If you're a Dota 2 player, alright, you need to see this and you need to understand, okay? Because this entire fucking game is not what it should be, okay? It's not what it should be. It's not anywhere near its potential, okay? It is far from its potential, and it's being kept that way on purpose, okay? And another thing you need to understand, this isn't only Dota 2, okay? That kind of applies to every single video game out there. The entire gaming industry right now is a giant fucking scam, okay? But we're talking about Dota 2, but if you want some other games that you could really easily compare this to, this entire video is also gonna pretty much apply to games such as Counter-Strike, okay, another Valve game, League of Legends, alright, Hearthstone, okay, games like that, games where the matchmaking matches you with teammates against opponents, okay? That is the topic of this video, the scam behind that, alright? So, this might be a long video. I don't know how long it's going to be yet, but just please watch the entire video, okay? I'm going to be having a lot of parts to this. I don't know where I'm going to start, alright? But I'm going to start somewhere, so keep watching, okay? Okay, so part 1, you guys. This is part fucking 1, okay? So, the first thing we need to look at is what type of game Dota is, okay? So, Dota is a team-based game, alright, you guys? Doesn't take a fucking genius to figure that out, okay? So, let's compare it to other team-based games, alright? So shit like football, okay? Soccer, alright? Now you may be wondering, well, why the fuck are you talking about sports, okay? Well, the reason why I'm talking about sports is because that is what Dota's ultimate goal should be, okay? And that's what it's trying to be, alright? Every fucking year, okay, the Dota tournaments are getting bigger and bigger prize pools, okay? Dota is trying to be a sport. It should be a sport, okay? An esport, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? It's a hardcore fucking game where you have to be really fucking good to be the best. Just like any other fucking game, okay? The thing that all of these games have in common, okay, like football, soccer, okay, even Dota, League of Legends, all these games, okay, at the highest level of play, alright, at the absolute pinnacle of skill, every single player is on a team and they have a specialized position in that team, okay? This is how people become so successful in these games. They have a highly specialized role, and when they practice all day, every day, which is what players are already doing, playing all day, every day, keep in mind. When they practice, they are practicing on a team for a specific position with other players that are all playing specific positions, okay? So I'm gonna leave the football soccer shit behind, okay? And we're gonna talk strictly Dota for now, okay? So let's say let's take like EG, okay? So on EG, you got like PPD, okay, he's like a support player. He plays support every single fucking match, okay? You got fucking Arteezy, okay? He's like a fucking, I think he's a carry player. I don't know what the fuck that guy plays, okay? But I know one thing for sure, alright? He plays fucking carry every single fucking game, okay? And I don't really know who else is on EG. But the fact is that every single match, they are able to play the role that they want. They are able to play with teammates that they choose, and they play every single game, almost, with those teammates. So what is the big difference between these pro players and the average player, being anyone that's not pro, okay? Because everyone that's not pro is still playing this game all day, every day, alright? Most people that play this game are playing it non-fucking stop. The difference is, you guys, is that they are playing solo queue, alright? In solo queue, you don't play a specialized role. You don't play with the same teammates. You do not play with any consistency on your team. Every game is a new fucking game. And that is the problem with, this is what, by the way, this goes so much more beyond this, okay? So keep watching, alright? So, the problem is, every single game we play, we queue up, we join a game, and then what do? Well, you know what? You would like to go mid, but it turns out your team already picked a mid, so you have to go support. Well, you know what? Your team already fucking picked a support, so you're forced to go carry. Well, you know what? You already have a carry, so you have to go offlane. You see where this is going, you guys? Every single fucking game, when you're solo queuing, which is the main fucking mode of Dota, of any matchmaking, and I'm gonna explain why it's the main mode. But when you're solo queuing, every single time you're forced into a different role, okay? Rarely do you get to play exactly what you want to play for multiple times in a row. That's where you can improve in this game, or anything really, is when you do something and you add repetition to it, okay? If you play 100 straight matches of Dota where every single time you go mid, you will be a pretty fucking good mid player compared to what you would be if you played 20 mid matches, 20 carry matches, 20 support matches, 20 offlane matches, okay? Do you see where I'm going with this, you guys? This is the difference between the pro players and the average player, okay? The average player joins solo queue, and it's a giant fuck fest. You get teammates that feed, they leave, they grief you, they take your role, and you cannot improve because of this. You can't improve at a decent rate. You could still improve if you play this game all day, every fucking day, but if you were able to just play one role, whatever role you wanted, and play that role every single fucking match, your skill level would have improved at a dramatic rate, okay? This is why there's such a big skill difference between the pros and the average player, okay? Because once they are able to get on a team or form a team and start practicing, they're suddenly at a huge advantage at how fast they could improve, alright? So basically, solo queue is a huge waste of time. Once you realize this, it becomes really frustrating to play, okay? Once you realize that you are not improving at the rate that you should be improving, when you can't play this game the way it should be played, like any other fucking high-level game, okay? Let's take football, okay? You got a quarterback, that guy's only fucking job is to be the quarterback, okay? In soccer, you got a midfielder or whatever. I don't know much about soccer, but their only fucking goal or their only objective is to be the midfield. They're never gonna be the fucking goalie, okay? So, I'm gonna end part one right here, okay? So basically, quick little fucking cliff notes for part one, okay? In case you skipped the fucking video or you skipped a random part and you just happen to end up at this part, okay? So, cliff notes. Fucking, this game is absolute fucking dog shit because you do not get to play the role you want to play. That fucking simple. You don't get to play with consistency, with repetition. Every game, you're forced into a different role, playing a different hero, something that you probably don't even want to be playing. And if you decide to pick whatever you want to play anyway, you might just be setting your team up for failure anyway. So that's part one, you guys. Part two coming up. Okay, so part two, you guys. So just keep in mind, if you've made it this far, you guys, congratulations, okay? But I'm sorry to say that this is about to get much more intense, okay? But for now, part two. So, we know why solo queue is an absolute fucking dog shit piece of shit, okay? We know why it sucks. I just explained to you why it's a waste of time, okay? It's just a dead end, okay? The ultimate goal for this game is to get better and better and better, okay? But it's setting you up for failure, and there is a fucking good reason for Valve. Okay, Valve's good reason for this. But, so anyway, I'll get more into that later. So, let's look at how it should be set up, okay? Well, the obvious solution would be to make it so that you could select your role before even queuing up for a fucking match. So, if I want to say, okay, I'm going to set my role to mid, and it's going to matchmake me with someone that wants to go support, someone that wants to go safe lane carry, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? It doesn't matter what the roles should be, okay? That could be a big discussion on that. The fact is, it should queue me with someone that doesn't want to go mid as well. I should be the only one on my fucking team that is guaranteed to be going mid, so that when I queue up, I know, okay, I'm going mid. What would this allow me to do? Think about it. Or what would this allow us to do as players, okay? If you know exactly what role you're going, that means you could spend all your time and energy working on one role, okay? Improving at specific heroes, like, let's say you want to support, okay? Let's say you want to really work on your support heroes, okay? Dazzle, Witch Doctor, shit like that, okay? Well, guess what? You can fucking queue up for support. You can be guaranteed to be the one supporting your team. You don't have to worry about what your team is going to pick. You don't have to worry about fucking anything because everyone already has their role. No one is going to steal it from them. So you can go ahead and pick your fucking role, pick your heroes that you want to improve at, and the game would just be so much better, okay? Another way, and this is the way I would do it, okay, to make this game function the way it should be working, is there needs to be some sort of team builder, okay, or team finder, okay? I want some sort of application where I can select US West 4000 MMR mid player, and I press a button and it shows me absolutely every fucking player in this motherfucking game that is a 4K mid player that plays on the US West server, and I should be able to instantly see them. I should be able to add them as friend and say, hey, do you want to queue up for a fucking match, okay? And then I could do that for every other role, and all of a sudden I could have a fucking team, okay? All of a sudden I just found 5 players, 5 fucking roles, alright? And I didn't have to go to any fucking third-party website, okay? I didn't have to go to each and every single little shitty fucking Dota community. Reddit, NA Dota, Play Dota, fucking Dev Dota 2, fucking official Steam official Steam community forums, okay? That's another big, I know I'm kind of kind of going off here. That's another huge problem with this fucking game. The community is completely divided on all these shitty little fucking communities, and there's no one main community. But that's a different topic. Maybe I'll go into it. There needs to be a team builder, okay? It needs to be built into the fucking game. I need to be able to find everyone at my rating, and I need to be able to add them, and it needs to be through Steam, okay? This needs to be a Steam thing, not a fucking third-party piece of shit, okay? Valve needs to do this. There needs to be a team builder. I need a way to find people at my skill level, okay? Doesn't matter what my fucking skill level is, even though I'm the best player in the fucking world, okay? I should be able to find other people that could challenge me for that position of being the best player in the fucking world, okay? So I want to be able to press a fucking button and find the second best player in the fucking world and the third best player in the fucking world, okay? And while you're at it, Valve, the fucking MMR needs to be restricted on each server. So you shouldn't be able to play EU, get up to fucking 7k MMR, and then go play fucking US servers and shit like that, okay? So anyway, that's how it should be set up, okay? Either you need to be able to select your roles before queuing up, or there needs to be a highly developed team builder made by Valve and supported by Valve, okay? No one can argue this, you guys. After listening to everything I just told you throughout this entire video explaining why it needs to be like this, you cannot argue with this, you guys. This game needs to be focused on putting you in roles that you want to play, with people that you want to play, with teams that you want to play. But this is where we're getting to the serious shit, you guys, because I am going to expose the matchmaking once and for all right here, right now, you guys. So, part 3 coming up. Okay, you guys, so this is where it kind of gets confusing, but you know what? Just don't be a fucking retard and you'll understand this, okay? So, the way Valve makes their money on this game is by people that buy items, people that buy tournament tickets, people that buy anything on fucking Dota is earning Valve a lot of money, okay? Because of this, Valve is going to label them an earner, alright? And these are the labels that I'm using, okay? It's so much more complex than this, okay? They have like a super hardcore fucking algorithm for this shit, okay? This is just like a rough example of what it is like, alright? But just know that they have like they've invested millions of dollars into developing a system to completely manipulate it, okay? And what they are manipulating is they are taking their earners, okay? So this is a label that a player could have, an earner, someone that spends money, and they are essentially setting them up to win games, okay? So if you want to win games, you got to spend money on the fucking game, okay? And then you have your expendables, okay? Expendables are people that do not spend money on the game. They're people that Valve could give two shits about, okay? They do not give a flying fuck about you if you're an expendable, okay? Then you have your no-lifers, okay? No-lifers are people that play this game all day, every day. They're not likely to quit the game. They're hooked for life, okay? You have your snowflakes, okay? Snowflakes are those fucking faggots that are usually those fucking passive-aggressive pieces of fucking shit that like to talk on their mic a lot. And they're usually all fucking jolly and they like to make friends and shit. But really, they're just a bunch of passive-aggressive fucking shit-saying motherfuckers. So, you got your snowflakes, okay? And you got your griefers, okay? So griefers are people that are going to throw games. They're going to lose a game on purpose sometimes. Maybe a griefer could be someone that abandons a lot of games. A griefer could be someone that is exceptionally bad at the game, okay? And just fucking blows massive cock at the game and just absolutely fucking sucks. They could be labeled a griefer. So here's some examples, okay? So the team, so let's just say Radiant Dire, okay? So the Radiant team has a bunch of bad earners, okay? So what does Valve need to do with bad earners? Well, let's take a look. What is a bad earner, okay? A bad earner is someone that is absolute fucking dog shit at the game, but they make a lot of money for Valve. So what does that mean? That means they need to be carried. So what is Valve going to do with these bad earners? They're going to put two good players, okay, and these players happen to be expendable snowflakes. Well, why do they need to be expendable? Well, for one, they're going to be carrying these bad earners, okay? So if they have a bad game, because they're so fucking bad, and these guys are just super mad, and they just quit the game, well, Valve doesn't give a shit because they were expendable anyway, okay? They're not going to put other earners to carry bad earners. They're going to have expendable people carry the fucking shit stains that make them money, okay? Because if you have good earners carry the bad earners, then the good earners could get super fucking mad. So no. What we're going to do, or what Valve does, is they take two good players that are expendable and they're both snowflakes, okay? Why are they both snowflakes? Well, snowflakes tend to get along with each other, okay? They're the people that are always chatting on the mic, always making jokes, always trying to be happy and jolly, okay? They're fucking snowflakes. They're fucking faggots, okay? Let's be fucking real, you guys. No one likes a fucking snowflake, alright? Snowflakes are people that talk a lot, okay? So, what they're gonna do is they're gonna take this team and they're just gonna put them against a bunch of expendables, okay? Bad expendables, bad expendable, bad expendable, and then two average expendables, okay? There's good, average, and bad. We're just gonna use that as a rough idea of the skill levels, okay? So automatically we can see that the Radiant team with the earners has a higher chance of winning because they have good players versus average players. Now you may be wondering, well, how is this fair? Why do they have good players against average players? Well, these average players could have the same MMR as these good players. That is just how fucked up the matchmaking is in this game. MMR, you could sometimes be 500 above your MMR or 500 below your MMR, you guys. It's not a very accurate measurement of skill unless you're just really good at the game and you can really carry a bunch of people. That's the only way you can act. Okay, people at like 6k MMR, those guys have accurate rating, okay? People at 3k MMR, at any second they could drop to 2500, any second they could raise to 3500, okay? That's just how finicky MMR is, okay? It's not an accurate measurement of skill, and that's why they could get away with putting good players against average players, even though they might be the same MMR. They know exactly who is good and who is bad, okay? They don't care about your MMR, okay? They don't give two shits. They just want to make sure that you or the earners win games, okay? So, on the chart on the right, we have bad expendable griefers, okay? So basically what they're doing is they're putting a bunch of expendables. They're all fucking bad, okay? And this is how they're gonna win the games for the bad earners without always having to be carried by expendables. They're still being carried by an expendable, but only one this time. So as you can see, it's bad versus bad versus bad. They're all fucking bad except this one average expendable. But the difference is this team has two griefers. So there's a high chance that this team could lose purely because of internal struggles within the team. One of these guys could start raging at each other and just end the fucking game right there, and they just easily carried a bunch of bad earners against equal skill level opponents by making sure that they were griefers, okay? This is how you get labeled, you guys. This is how you get labeled in Dota. Valve knows everything about you. They know what type of player you are. They know what type of porn you watch. They know exactly what fucking videos you watch. They know everything you type. They know everything that your mic has ever... Any sound that has ever went into your mic while Steam is open, it's on a fucking database. Valve has it, okay? They know everything about you. They know exactly what it takes to get you to quit the game. They know exactly what type of games they could put you in. They could push your limits. They could do anything they fucking want with you, okay? At any moment, they can give you a string of awful games because there may be a really fucking bad earner that makes Valve $500 a fucking month, okay? And maybe he just had a 2-game losing streak. Well, you know what? They're gonna pump this bad earner up. They're gonna give him a fucking 10-game winning streak. They're gonna take all of the fucking no-lifers, okay? They're gonna take all of the fucking expendable no-lifer snowflakes. They're gonna put them all on the same fucking team. They're all no-lifers. They're all fucking snowflakes. They love each other. They love the game. They're gonna lose the fucking game, okay? They're gonna lose. But you know what? They're expendable. They're no-lifers. They're snowflakes. They're probably not gonna be that upset about it, okay? And they're gonna give 10 of those in a row to these bad earners, okay? Do you see how it's manipulated, you guys? Am I making sense here? I hope it's making sense, because this is how the matchmaking is structured, okay? They spend millions of dollars on this fucking algorithm, okay? This is how they make their money. They don't make money off of good players that don't buy items. It's just that fucking simple. They don't give two shits about you. This is why solo queue is the mode. By the way, Blizzard does this, Riot does this, any game with a big population that runs off matchmaking works like this, okay? It's all in the name of money. Gabe Newell doesn't give two shits about you, okay? He doesn't give two shits about the game. He doesn't give two shits about anything. He's a fucking billionaire. Valve is a private company. Everything is owned by Gabe Newell. Right now, he's flying in a fucking jet above your fucking head, snorting cocaine off of a hooker's fucking asshole while you're playing fucking Dota 2, okay? He's a fucking billionaire. You think Valve, you think Gabe Newell wants a game for people to have fun and for it to be a good game? No. He wants money. That's what everyone wants, okay? Any big fucking billion-dollar company, the only thing they care about is money, okay? That's what you guys need to understand. You need to make that connection, okay? When you understand that it's all about the money, it is very clear about why the matchmaking is so fucking bad, because of these systems, okay? This is why this game is absolute fuck, and I might get assassinated by Valve for releasing this information, okay? I'm surprised I'm like the only one to come out with this, okay? It's so fucking obvious, you guys. And also, you think queue times would really be like 6 minutes long, you guys? Do you really think the queue times would be this fucking long? Like, if you think about it, what is there to match people off of? If not this system, it would be just MMR. It would be instantly, okay, we found 5 3K MMR players, let's throw them in a fucking match. It'd be like a minute long queue, you guys. But no, this game is fucking rigged, okay? This is the big information, okay? You can't just ignore this. Once you realize this and understand this, you will come to understand on how big of a fucking joke this fucking dog shit game is, okay?